How you doing, YouTube? Matt with Massive Beer Reviews, back with yet another review. Well, American IPA action in the form of Tilted Barn Brewing's Milo's Phoenix. Yeah, Tilted Barn. I had my first Tilted Barn beer a couple days ago. Why? Because I was lucky enough to have a friend up the street, Joel. He is a beer ninja, tosses me beers every now and then, and he threw me a 3-packer. There was 2 Tilted Barn beers in there. The first one was kind of like a farmhousey, more hopped up farmhouse beer. This one just says American IPA on it. And yeah, first one dug it. Hopefully the second one is much the same. Probably see them both go up in the same day, so go watch that one if you haven't watched this one yet, or vice versa. Anyway, as far as what it says on this can, it says Milo's Phoenix, American IPA, Tilted Barn Brewery, Raise the Barn, 6.8% alcohol by volume. Story time. It says there, born from our desire to improve and explore, Milo's Phoenix has a simple malt bill, features a distinctive, versatile, and fruity strain, and is dry hopped with heavy doses of dank, tropical Australian hops and bright citrus-forward American hops. And there you go. Matt and Kara of the Brewers, 1 Helmsley Place, Tilted Barn. Done and done. Label-wise, it's cool. I talked about it in unboxing and whatnot. It's kind of like American folksarty kind of patchwork kind of artwork. I kind of dig it. My future wife is into a lot of stuff like that, and you know, kind of creating stuff, and it reminds me of that. So it kind of reminds me of her, which makes me go into it with an infinite bias that it's going to be delicious because she's delicious. So there you go. Anyway, give that a good pour. Give her a rough pour. Come on. Yeah, there you go. Generated too big of a head, you know, because you guys love when I do shit like that. Anyway, yeah, aggressive pour. Ended up with a 1.5 fingers. Off-white. It's kind of like this kind of orange, yellow, hueish kind of color to it. Creaminess, a little bit of rockiness. Pretty uniform, medium-sized bubbles throughout. I mean, that's part and parcel of me kind of throwing the beer in there like a ruffian that I am. And it's got that, you know, butternut squash soup thing going on. So it's got that hazy New England style IPA. Big unlock. It's in Rhode Island. Not too far off the beaten path, I was going to say. You know, not too far into Rhode Island. Rhode Island's like 18 feet wide, so. Anyway, let's get a nose on her. OJ. Not the one that kills people. But, I mean, I'm sure if you drank enough OJ, you could die of diabetes or something like that. But, yeah, or can you get the opposite of vitamin C poisoning? Can you get too much vitamin C? I don't know. It smells like OJ. Big OJ, there's a green kind of dankness, but it's underneath that fruitiness. I assume there's going to be a decent amount of bitterness on here, just because of that underlying kind of greenness. So yeah, OJ all the way, fruited, not super bitter, even though there's a bitter kind of level underneath all that. Smells like it's going to be nice and dense and chewy. And, yeah, smells like one of those kind of up there New England way kind of beers. So, yeah. Let's stop doing accents and just drink shit. Cheers. Okay. Well, here's the deal. Definitely flip the script on that bitterness. Cool little nutty malt thing there. Flip the script on that bitterness and the fruit juiciness. That kind of OJ thing going on. It's definitely below that green bitterness. That big green portion of the show is on top. Nutty malt, nice dense mouthfeel. Here's the thing. It's out of whack. It's very similar to a lot of the beers that I get from outside of New England kind of way. The bearded irises of the world, the civil societies of the world. It's very singular. And yeah, there's a little bit of that kind of fruitiness kind of floating around underneath. Sure, you get a big burst of hot green bitterness, but it's very one-notey. Not much to it beyond that. The mouth feels nice. It's definitely going to check the boxes of what a lot of the super hop tops and haze bros. Love it, but it lacks a little bit of kind of transitional nuance for me. I want that, you know, that sweetness. I want that bitterness, but I also want that sweetness, and I want them to play off each other. It seems like one's a little way too smaller for the other, and it's just beaten down by that green bitterness, and just not working together. it's not even a matter of it being super gigantic, the sweetness to kind of be up to that bitterness. It's almost like there's a gap in between it when you actually drink it. It's like you get the bitterness, pause button, then get that kind of that little bit of that kind of fruity, kind of juicy OJ based sweetness, all wrapped in a nice mouthfeel. But it's just a little disconnected for me. I found their saison that was hopped up, their farmhouse ale that was hopped up, to be a much more kind of harmonic, much more kind of cohesive, much more together. This one tastes like a bunch of bits and pieces that have been put together. It didn't figure out yet how to kind of get them to meld together. Is that a bad thing? No. It's the second beer I've had from Brewery that is relatively new. So, you know, they're trying things, they're doing things. Am I right? Am I wrong? I'm right for me, because that's what I taste. But yeah, it tastes like they're trying to do a big green New England style IPA, and it's just missing a little bit of kind of experience. But still tasty. Definitely not a bad beer. I just want to see this beer grow. I want to have this beer 2 years from now and taste something markedly different in a good way. I don't necessarily mean like change your shit, motherfuckers, but it's more like, okay, I want to see breweries kind of keep refining, keep growing into what they do, and instead of resting on their laurels. So let's talk about it. It's one of the better American IPAs I've had. New England style, any IPAs, that's what it is. And it's one of the better New England style IPAs I've had as of late. No, definitely on the outside looking in, but definitely not a bad beer. Value availability, don't know. It was given to me by Joel, so maybe someone can chime in on that. Maybe Joel, maybe somebody else. And leave you with, if you like, what will you like this? If you like the Haze Bro Hop that stuff, it's definitely going to foot the bill if that's what you covet. But if you're looking for a little bit more depth, a little bit more character, a little bit more personality from your big hazier kind of New England style IPAs, then it might leave you a little bit wanting. But if you can get a can, drink it, because I think it tastes like there's something there. It tastes like they have growth. It tastes like they have like I've said this before, like an end play, and it tastes like there's room in there for growth. So I assume these beers are going to get funner with the year. So it'd be cool to kind of try one now and try one later. That's basically what I'm saying. So there you go. Another review in the books. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the review. If you didn't, anywhere in between, on our words and stuff and things. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Untapped, Massive Beers, all four of those places if you want to check me out somewhere else. And another review down. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the review. Hopefully you're enjoying a nice little any IPA right now. And hope to see you next time. Cheers.